Please, I would like to ask you why you decided to pick only 1.8 section of the road to work on.
Now all the economy is very bad. Even we also is difficult, but because of the road, so we are find our best to pay few power.
No, we actually started this planning towards constructing the road before the demonstration started. So it was later that we find out that there was a demonstration that went on.
And they should not take advantage of the fact that we are repairing this road for their own glory. So we want to send some caution to them. They should desist from visiting the site and taking pictures, and the picture that we don't even know what they are going to use it for.
Kawani ne wanga fowo nga blomano ikpa wacho pepe eno apeke han woni wacho peko eyeke bawo. Ikpenye chuo keba OSUDOKU TV pianino inanye chupe ko sikanda keda nyenge wo hie ikenye chumika mape besain jino ne wanaka Golden Exotics bin angeni chunga wa blo ne ehio mano ne achonka tapi anyake na machuni no se ake companies ekpan ne machuni mona wa bange blo no hie ne wangaye ka companies enyeme alotene ketene ne pia golden hi omangbe no eke ha woni chame wa Mr Smart ne waye bene amade wo ha yechum.
Okay, Deborah, thank you very much. Thank you so much. Good day and welcome to OSUDOKU TV once again. We have some people here with us and we would like to speak with them briefly. I would like to start with you, madam. Please, what's your name and name of your company?
My name is Joyce Dela Litaki and I'm from Shinefeel Ghana Company Limited.
Oh, okay. Madam Joyce, thank you very much. We have seen that Shinefeel's logo is on some of the equipment that are working on this road. I mean, Asutsuare Junction to Asutsuare Road. I've seen your logo on some of the equipment alongside that of Golden Exotic. Does this confirm that you are partnering with Golden Exotic in taking care of this project?
Yeah, we all had an agreement that we are going to construct this road, like to make it more motorable for our vehicles to work on. So we had an agreement, we had a meeting with Golden Exotic and the other companies around, Fujian and some other companies. So basically, that is what we are all doing. So Golden Exotic taking one portion of the road, we are also continuing with the other portion. But we are all doing a collaborative work to help the community and to also help us to our vehicles to move more, to be more motorable.
All right, Madam Joyce, thank you. And many believe that you are taking this action because of the demonstration that happened. What do you say about that?
No, we actually started this planning towards constructing the road before the demonstration started. So it was later that we find out that there was a demonstration that went on. But the process, we already started the process on this road before they started the demonstration.
Okay. With previous conversation with Golden Exotic, we understand that they are covering about 8 kilometers of the road. Which distance is your company, Shinefeel, covering?
We are covering about 1.8 kilometers of the road.
Okay, so the 1.8 kilometers with which section of the road, from where to where exactly?
Okay. When we are from Asutsuare, heading towards to Asutsuare Junction, there's a White House close by. Ours covers up to that side.
From where to the White House, please?
Asutsuare, after Asutsuare.
Makati Kope. Oh, okay. So between Makati Kope and the White House.
Yeah. That is where we are covering.
Okay. So Mr. Kofi, please, what's your position at Shinefeel?
Yeah, I'm director of Shinefeel.
All right. So, Mr. Director, please, I would like to ask you why you decided to pick only 1.8 section of the road to work on.
Now all economy is very bad. Even we also is difficult, but because of the road, so we are find some our best to pay few power what we can pay. I hope everybody can join and together fix all the road, let all the people happy about road. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much too, sir. Okay, so let me quickly move to Engineer Opong. Okay, sir, I would like to ask you some few questions about what is going on here. In our previous conversation, you mentioned that some companies were coming to partner with you with this road works. But we have seen that Shinefeel is here. Where are the other companies? You mentioned Fujian, for example.
Okay, thank you, Smart. I think that's a very good question. Like I said the last time, we had a meeting, and the meeting involved a lot of stakeholders. One of them is Shinefeel. At the time when we were having the interview, Shinefeel had just made their commitment. And if you look at this stretch where we are standing, we are here to do an inspection of the section that Shinefeel has already done. So this is a section that Shinefeel has done. The other companies, like Fujian, made a promise, but they have still not shown up yet. And let me use this opportunity to appeal to them that we are still in the process of improving upon this road till the end. And if they don't come on board, it will be difficult for us to cover the full stretch. It's not only Fujian. There are other companies like the Oyster Shell Company. We also have Tropo Farms. We have Lantin. We have Stone Lodge. All these companies have been served with specific letters that they are all partners and they have to come and join us so that we can finish this road. So these companies are yet to put up their commitment, and we know that with time they will also come, but we'll also be following up. So let me use this opportunity again, if they are listening, because I know that OSUDOKU TV goes far. They should hear us out and then come and support us so that we can finish this road.
Oh, okay. Talking about improving the road, you mentioned that a lot of us requested that we wanted asphalt. As somebody said, asphalt. You made us understood that this is not going to happen now because the road has already been given to contract by the government. Yes, yes. I want to ask, do you have any information as to when exactly they will come and improve upon what you are doing right now?
That is a very big question, and I don't work with Ghana Highway, and it will be difficult for me to give an answer that it will be coming this time around or whatever. But the last meeting we had with Ghana Highway on this same road was their engineer could not confirm when, because according to what she said, she was saying that there's been some temporary hold up in payment for contractors. So for that matter, she doesn't know when they will be paying them. This road has been given to 4 different contractors, according to the Ghana Highway rep. But it is because of the temporary hold-up of payment. That is why the contractors have not come in to do the works. So as it is now, I think that you need to also have an interview with Ghana Highway, because for the full fulfillment of construction of this road, Ghana Highway has to come in, and then we need to also ask them some questions. These are the questions the community is expecting to hear. So one of these days, just invite them. We had earlier reports from our site reps that some group of contractors or a contractor has been visiting this site. And against earlier report that Ghana Highway has awarded this project or this repair works to some contractors. I believe that those contractors who have been visiting here are part of those contractors who have been awarded this work originally. We want to send some caution to them that this repair works is being executed by Golden Exotics and Shinefeel. We know that other stakeholders within the community will be joining very soon, and they should not take advantage of the fact that we are repairing this road for their own glory. So we want to send some caution to them. They should desist from visiting the site and taking pictures, and the picture that we don't even know what they are going to use it for. So this is it. We'll be here.
Okay, before I ask you the final question, I want to know, with your experience as an engineer, an infrastructure engineer for Golden Exotic, how are you impressed with the work done on this road so far?
Very, very impressed, because like the Shinefeel administrator was mentioning, we discovered or we realized that this road was in a bad state, not just to the community, but for our own business. It was not helping us. So we started the assessment even before the demonstration started because we realized that it was not good. Let me just give you a history before I come to your answer. The initial assessment took us to about 7.3 million Ghana cedis.
Really?
Yes, 7.3 million Ghana cedis because we're covering about 18.9 kilometer stretch. And you can imagine the whole distance from the Boro area and then the amount of material that we are placing on the road. These are huge sums of money that we are pouring on this road. Don't forget that the economy is so bad that one trip movement of a truck from even 1 kilometer will cost you a lot. So with the amount of money that we have invested here, I think that this is good. This is gravel work. This is very good. You can see that the sides are well graded. The middle is well compacted and leveled. And as you were coming, you realize that some vehicles were even driving. You can see that they are free now to move. So this is good, and I think that is all that I can say. It's very good.
Okay, so finally, the last time we had a conversation with you, you mentioned that when the companies went to a meeting, some agreed to pick the road from Asutsuare Junction to Tokpo. Do you have any thing to say about that? Is there any development on that too, please?
Yes. VRA, who are the main lead on that section, just like Golden Exotics is on the main lead at this section, they have submitted to us some options of some road, the cost of the road that they have to do. But among all, they picked the second option. And the second option is they will be constructing some side drains and then doing some patches on the existing. And then the areas which are already in gravel field, they will be filling it again with gravel and then compaction. So they are in a process. I am sure the tendering is done and they are doing the evaluation to select the contractor. So as soon as the contractor is selected, I don't know for a fact, but I'm sure that is what is going on. Once they have presented to us the amount and they have told us what they are doing, I am sure that the tendering process is going on. And very soon, maybe they'll be selecting a contractor and we'll be seeing a contractor on the Asutsuare road as well. So this is all that I know about that road.
Okay, Engineer Pong, thank you very much. Those of you who were asking questions about Volivo Road, I understand you have your answers now. Okay, so let's quickly move to the contractor. We have Mr. Onuma Mensah here, who is a contractor working on behalf of these two companies. I'm talking about Golden Exotics and then Shinefeel Company Limited. All right, Mr. Mensah, once again, welcome to OSUDOKU TV.
Thanks very much for having me.
All right, sir. We have noticed that you have skipped some part of the road from Asutsuare to this section where we are now between Makati Kope and then we have what's the name, Makati Kope and then White House here, and we have seen that there are some works left out there in Asutsuare to be done. Please, can you explain this?
Yes, why we've not finished the Asutsuare one, but have moved from Makati Kope to the White House is that this very section is so bad, very, very bad. And this is the section that Shinefeels have been committed to do, which is 1.8 kilometers. So we have to quickly move in. So that is why we've jumped to this portion. But then we'll be going back to the Asutsuare and to the hillside there. That's what's the name of the hill?
Yokonya.
Yokonya. Okay. We'll be going back there to finish up with the drainage works there, because as you can see, we have material on it, but we haven't cut the side ditches, which we are going back to complete. Yeah. Okay,
sir, and we were made to understand that the Highways Authority is not coming in soon, or we are not certain about when exactly they are coming. Looking at the type of material you're using right now, do you think it is good enough to sustain the road or to keep the road until they come to improve upon it?
Yeah, for every road, you have, when you are going to work on it, you have the sub base and the base. So I will let my engineer.
Your engineer is here.
Also come in.
Okay, we need some education.
Yeah, talk about the process involved.
Okay. Engineer, please come forward. Please, what's your name?
I'm Love Kobla Akpabli.
Okay, Mr. Akpabli, welcome to OSUDOKU TV.
Thank you.
All right, so we were talking to your boss a while ago, and we asked him, how sure is he that the materials that you're using here to rehabilitate the road are going to sustain the road for the meantime before the Highways Authority comes in? And he says you are the right person to answer this question. What do you say?
Thank you very much. Actually, in road construction, we have different types of materials that we use. We have fill material, we have formation. On top of formation, we put sub-base. On top of sub-base, we put base. On base, we put bitumen. Okay, so the fill material that we use to do this kind of work, and that is the material we are using. And when you look at this road itself, this is the material they use in building the road from the bottom up to the end. And so it's a very good material that I recommended that we can use.
What is the name of this material?
Okay, this material actually is a weathered rock. It's a weathered rock. That is, we are compacting it. We are now changing it to become a suitable material for us.
Okay, we understand there is one called non-plastic material. Is this part of it?
Yeah, so when we say non-plastic material, it means it's completely sand, or it's a material that have no cohesion in it. But this material is not a non-plastic material. When we talk of plastic material or non-plastic material, or even the sub-base and then base, the plastic, we have, how do we call it, a criteria that is supposed to meet. And then the base also have to meet. And so this material is even close to base. It's better than even sub-base. And when we put sub-base on this road, when it rains, we will not be able to drive on it smoothly.
All right, Mr. Akpabli, thank you very much. Mr. Mensah, please, let's get back to you. There is one request we would like to make. We have noticed that because of how motorable you have made the road, especially the section from Asutsuare roundabout to Yokonya, a lot of the motorists or the road users are abusing this opportunity. We prefer or we request from you that if you can put some speed ramps on the roads, especially moving from Asutsuare roundabout to where Designers Park area to the Gabon House, that stretch of the road, we will plead with you to put speed ramps there. Are you okay with that, sir?
Yeah, for that I have to consult the client who gave me the work, yes, and discuss with them so that we can together take a decision. It's not something I can do on my own because I didn't come to construct the road myself. The client, they contracted me to do the road. So if there's any other development, we have to put it to them and suggest to them, then we can come out with a decision on that. But I believe once human lives are involved, they will not hesitate to agree that we should put the speed ramps. But putting the ramps also comes with additional expenditure because you have to put the signs on the ramps.
The main reason why I requested for this ramps is because as I speak to you, somebody is lying at Kolebu right now because of that stretch of the road. There's an accident there as I speak to you. So kindly work on this thing for us. Okay.
We'll take note of that and we'll surely get to the client, and I hope they will take a decision to put something like that in place. Yeah.
Okay. So, Mr. Onuma, thank you very much. We appreciate you once again. We'll continue to visit until you are done with your works. Thank you very much.
Mr. Smart, mochumi saminya. Kabene wano akemini Shinefeel bapia Golden he na ngeni ochum chapi mepeji companies na ngwakokpa no companies ne ange kpokpa no ne anyewe ne apia companies no ma hio ikpanye pe kan esakanye su companies o manage Golden ke Shinefeel ahe kono wacho wapekake no wake driver OSUDOKU ke woni ne wangafo wo ngablo no ikpa wacho pepe eno apeke han woni wacho peko eye ke bawo kwangafo me wo woni cheme no mapla ne nyagbesio ekenya gba mabahawo ikpanye pe kan wa hinye ne hinge blomano ko ne eye bawo chu yechumi kanye wo hie wa ten hio beni ka ata beni amagbe ni chum nonya le OSUDOKU TV nge blono ne no funo ko ne maya no wa bi sekpe ka wa ke mabacho nye ale wa ke mabafo ma hingbe mi yechum achami Deborah tete ekpa.
I belong to Ike is mama. Mo was mama. Watch your was mama. Lo wadaleni. Ike is mama. Mo was mama. Watch your was mama. Lo wadaleni you. Ani mi mini judgment. No ke man drama. Ani mi mini joyewa. No ke man drama. Nyane wa pekaki. Kawe dangwe no. Swami kake pemio, emi he wange. Miane wa pe kake, kawe dambe no. Swami kake pemio, emi he wange. Mene menye tesi, manye menye ba. Mobi me chope, nye kenye womio. No feno ne taki, nyewa monomio. Sikane papwesi, more development. Kolia me dangbe, wasomo wama, iloke manya, nyane wama pema, wama ne dangela, maya emio, wama ne wama, maya emio.
OSUDOKU TV, Besu.